or a deep feeling that you have not been able to do many things that you wanted to do, or the ancestors wanted you to do. You are not able to fulfill those wishes, those desires. Other times it might be like you feeling guilty for whatever you have done, your actions, some of your actions. And like these various kinds of incompletions that are there, those stay down and stay back as hangovers, as a pitridosha. Now, what is the way to complete it? Because we cannot directly relate with them. It is through the Pindatarpanam and Shraddha. And the Somasambhu Paddhati, which is from the Agamas, directly revealed by Paramashiva himself, the Somasambhu Paddhati says that it is 1,000 times greater than any offering of Shraddha or Pindatarpana. And these are generally offered in rivers and holy bodies, holy places. So the Somasambhu Paddhati says when you offer the Maheshwara Puja, where you're offering the food to the stomach of a sannyasi, it is 1,000 times greater than any offering. Regardless of the number of births that the soul would have taken, regardless of the soul while in the embodied, having been initiated by the master or not in his lifetime, the master can intervene and make his presence available in the departed soul's life and lead it to enlightenment. And this is possible only through the Maheshwara Puja. So this is a very important thing. What if the soul has already taken a new body? And what if the soul passed away probably 10 years before, 20, 30, 40 years before? Can we still bring completion? Can we still offer the Maheshwara Puja? Yes, you can offer the Maheshwara Puja. You can bring the completion in that person's life. If the soul has taken a new body, when you offer the Maheshwara Puja, the first thing that happens is that your incompletions, your hangovers get completely completed. The next thing that happens is that the soul which has taken the new body suddenly will experience a drop in many karmic baggages that that particular soul is living and was holding on to. Suddenly, so much of completion will happen, and the soul will start moving towards its path in enlightenment. It doesn't matter whether that person, that soul, had seen Swamiji in their lifetime or not. Doesn't matter. Because of you, through you, the completion is brought to that soul, and that soul will experience completion in the present birth, in whichever form they are in. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam says, the best place on planet Earth to give the Pinda Tarpanam is the stomach of a sannyasi. That is the hunger fire, the Jadharagni of a sannyasi. Is the best fire into which you can offer the Pinda Tarpana, the Shraddha, which reaches the departed ancestors, the Pitrus directly. The Maheshwara Puja, you offer to the avatar along with all his monastic disciples. So, what exactly happens during the Maheshwara Puja is that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself sits to receive the Maheshwara Puja, and all the monastic disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism sit to receive the Maheshwara Puja along with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So, when you are offering the Maheshwara Puja, you're offering to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and to the hundreds of monastic disciples from around the world who will be receiving the Maheshwara Puja that you are offering. So you're feeding hundreds of monastic disciples and ultimately the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself. And all this punya of feeding these many sannyasis and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism will come to you directly in each and every one of your life, and will also bring completion. Not only the punya comes to you, but also to the person who is receiving or to whom it is being offered. Even that particular soul receive the punya and they experience completion in their life as well. Whether the person remembers you, whether they have any connection, any remembrance, it doesn't matter. Through you, the completion is passed down to the departed soul. Here is a very beautiful verse from the Somasambha Paddhati. Lingino Brahmanadhyascha Shraddhiyaha Shivadikshitaha. The translation goes, the sannyasis and brahmanas who have been initiated into Shivadiksha are eligible to be appointed as a representative of Pitrus in the Shraddhas. So here we're looking at a very beautiful verse from the Somasambha Paddhati that says that the brahmanas The initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the monastic disciples, are eligible to be appointed as the representatives of the Pitrus in the Shraddha. Let us now look at a beautiful video on Maheshwara Puja.
पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनी अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। अथ पुरुषोत्तमयोगो नाम पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित्। अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखा गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवालाः। अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा। अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन छित्त्वा ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यम् यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः। तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणी। निर्मानमोहाजितसङ्गदोषा अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः। द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ताः सुखदुःखसञ्ज्ञैः गच्छन्त्यमूढाः पदमव्ययं तत्। न तद्भासयते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम। ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः। मनः षट्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति। शरीरं यदवाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात्। क्षोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते। उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः। यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानो नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः। यदादित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयतेऽखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम्। गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा पुष्णामि चौषधीः सर्वाः सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः। अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्.
So what we saw now was a beautiful introductory video to the Maheshwara Puja. The Maheshwara Puja itself is to help the departed souls to experience completion and to rest in peace. This is the offering of food to the master along with his monastic disciples. And this tradition of offering the Maheshwara Puja is one of the oldest ritual that has been recorded in the Vedagamic tradition. And this is offered to help the departed souls rest in peace and give enlightenment to that departed soul. So we are going to take a few moments now to register ourselves for the Maheshwara Puja. So if you want to offer the Maheshwara Puja, we'll be projecting the link now. You can head over to the link that is being projected and offer the Maheshwara Puja. Head over to tinyurl.com/Maheshwara Puja 2022 to offer the Maheshwara Puja. Let us take a few moments to offer the Maheshwara Puja, to register for the Maheshwara Puja, to experience and to bring completion to our ancestors and ourselves. Let's take a few moments to do it.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. I guarantee you, I will reach you wherever you are. Be alive, somehow be alive for next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. It's my commitment to humanity.
I'm going to empower, enlighten each and every one of you with the fuel and energy of the parallel universe. I'll infuse this intense supernal effulgence DNA, Tejas, Ojas, Kundalini Shakti into your spine to consciously lift you to Kailasa. It is irreversible permanent enlightenment, irreversible power manifestation, irreversible permanent empowerment. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside.
Nithyanam, everybody. Welcome back. Let us have a recap as to what we were looking at in the previous segment, learning about the Maheshwara Puja. Some of the important points for us to recap. Maheshwara Puja is to help the departed souls to rest in peace. And this is the offering of food to the master along with his monastic disciples. An offering of the Maheshwara Puja is one of the oldest ritual that has been recorded in the Vedic tradition. And this is offered to help the departed soul rest in peace and gift enlightenment to that departed soul. And Maheshwara Puja itself is a very, very important process for completion with any departed soul. And during the Maheshwara Puja, Swamiji and all his monastic disciples and sannyasis become an empty space, the bridge for the Shraddha, the Pinda, the offerings, the oblations to reach the Pitrus, the elders, or any departed souls. The tradition says Brahmakapala in Badri, Kalabhairava's body in Varanasi, and Vishnu's Paduka in Gaya. To any of them, you can offer the Pinda, which is the cooked rice balls, and it will reach the elders, it will reach the ancestors. An avatar's body is all the three put together: Brahma's Kapala, Kalabhairava's body, and Vishnu's feet. So here, very beautifully, we are looking at how our offering of the Pinda or the Shraddha directly reaches the ancestors, and that actually directly has an impact in each and every one of our life. And even as per the scriptures, the master's body, the guru's body, is Vishnu's feet, Brahma's Kapala, and Kalabhairava's body. All of these put together. So when you offer the Maheshwara Puja here, you can be rest assured that whatever you're offering is reaching the ancestors. When we offer the Maheshwara Puja normally, or when we offer the Pinda Tarpanam or the Shraddha rituals, the priest who is conducting it, if that particular priest is not integrately performing the Shraddha, or if he's, whatever reason he's casual, or he does not have the science, the exact knowledge to offer the Shraddha, then he might just not be able to help you in offering the puja. Just as a ritual, it would have been done, but it will not be actually an experience that will bring completion towards you and your ancestors. Completion will not be brought. It's just a ritual that is done. But when you're offering it to Swamiji himself, Paramashiva himself, as an incarnation of Paramashiva, you can be rest assured that you are bound to experience completion, that the other departed soul is bound to experience completion. Because the moment you offer, there is no miss in this. It is the best thing that you can offer to people who have departed from your life. Every other form of completion technique, every other process that exists in our Vedagamic tradition is to help you live enlightenment, is to help you experience your ultimate in this lifetime. But it is only the Maheshwara Puja that has the power and that has the science, that has the methodology, the technology for you to bring completion, not only with your physical and this life, but to also bring completion with the people who have departed away. So it brings completion not only to yourself, but actually bestows completion in their life as well. So whatever form they might have taken, then at that given point in time, in that particular form, they experience completion. And this, once again, does not have to be just restricted to your parents or to grandparents, your children, or just the human beings. It can be your pets, it can be your dogs or cats, any pet that you had, anything that you loved. I'm very sure that so many of us experience that kind of experience, that kind of powerfulness with the closeness with our pets and different animals. And you can bring completion even with those as by offering the Maheshwara Puja. Whatever the form that departed soul had taken, it will see that it has a drastic change, a drastic move into experiencing the next level of consciousness. For example, if one of your pets have taken another birth as a dog, immediately when the Maheshwara Puja is offered, the possibility, the general flow of how the growth of the human body happens, like from one step to another, probably from after a dog it becomes another animal, and then to a next animal, so that entire chain is broken, and the ultimate possibility of super consciousness can be experienced in the human body. So you will see that literally all those gaps that are there, all of them will be cut, and a possibility for your pet to receive the higher level of consciousness directly is awakened by offering the Maheshwara Puja. So this Maheshwara Puja is something that is very, very, very special and very, very, very powerful for us to experience completion and for us to help our ancestors to experience completion in whichever form, in whichever place, in whichever way their lifestyle is. An incarnation is the space of eternal completion, physically, mentally, spiritually. He's just eternally in the space of completion. When the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism accepts or receives a Maheshwara Puja that is offered by you, for those moments, he is the direct representative of the departed souls. He is completing the incompletions that you have with the departed souls and the incompletions that they have with you. In the completion process with others, when you want to complete with someone who is dead, normally you invoke them in the mirror or in one other person and complete. But in the Maheshwara Puja, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself sits with you, helps you complete with the departed souls. When the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself is sitting with you and completing, it is not just emotional and verbal commitments not fulfilled. And anything you have not offered to them when they were alive, so for example, you treated them in some wrong way, you did not give them food, medicine, or you did not take care of them properly, or anything else that makes you feel incomplete about that particular person or that particular being, that particular soul that has departed, all of these things will be completed once for all. Sometimes we have these dreams of our ancestors coming in our dreams and then asking for things, or probably just sharing that things are not fine, and some random incompletion, some incident that has happened at some given point in time back in the history, which is still having those hangovers in you. All of those things can be completely completed because Swamiji himself becomes a channel, a representative of the Pitrus. Pitrus means the ancestors, the departed souls. Swamiji becomes a channel for the ancestors and the departed souls, and you can actually offer your completion to the departed souls through Swamiji. So here we have a very, very powerful opportunity to bring the completion with the departed souls. There's a beautiful Shastra Pramana. Shrischa Lakshmischa Pushtischa Kirtinchandranyatam Brahmanyam Bahuputratam Shraddha Mede Pragnatu Jatavedas Sandadatu Swaha. May God grant me royal prosperity, the bliss of freedom, health, noble repute, capacity to pay off the debts to gods, departed souls and sages. May He bless me with the experience of being the favorite inheritor of the cosmos. May He bless me with sons, faithful and intelligent, as well as grandsons. So here we are actually looking at a beautiful verse which says about how we can experience the completion and all the best. Here, the most important word is Brahmanyam Bahuputradam, which is experiencing the space of being the favorite inheritor of the cosmos. And that is something that you receive during the Maheshwara Puja. Each of the human beings, as a human being, we have a duty to complete with our Pitrus, who are the ancestors, with the elders in our family, with the family deity, the family guru, parents who are alive, the nature which is around you, and ultimately your guru himself. And all of you are expected to complete with all of them. Look into your life and see how many of you are able to bring completion in multiple of these different things that is there. Multiple of these options, or not options, but the multiple of these, I can put it as categories that exist. And this is mandatory for us to experience a powerfulness in each and every one of our life. What is health? What is wealth? What are relationships? All of these bloom from a space of completion. And the completion itself can be brought in these various dimensions that we're looking at here. The ancestors, the elders, the family deity, the family guru, parents who are alive, the nature that is around you, and ultimately your guru himself. So these are the different dimensions to which you have to bring completion to experience the oneness and to experience the complete, the ultimate in each and every one of our life. So once again, please take a few moments. You can head over to the links that is being projected for all of you now, which is tinyurl.com/Maheshwara Puja, and you can register yourself for the Maheshwara Puja. If you have any doubts, any questions with respect to Maheshwara Puja, please feel free to offer or to put out your questions on our live chat on YouTube, Facebook, and other social media platforms. And I'll be pleased to take it up and answer it live for all of you. So please take a few moments to register yourself for the Maheshwara Puja. Let us come together after a short break.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. I guarantee you, I will reach you wherever you are. Be alive, somehow be alive for next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. It's my commitment to humanity.
I'm going to empower, enlighten each and every one of you with the fuel and energy of the parallel universe. I'll infuse this Kundalini Shakti into your spine to consciously it is irreversible power manifestation, irreversible permanent empowerment. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression are the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity? Only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside.
Nithyanam, everybody, welcome back. We have now been looking at how we can offer the Maheshwara Puja and what are the benefits, what is the science behind offering the Maheshwara Puja. A few more deeper secrets that Swamiji has revealed. Swamiji has revealed if somebody has left the body in a group and you have some incompletion with them, for example, you did not give them food properly, but you took over their property after they died, or you did not take care of them when they were alive, but you have inherited a huge wealth after they left. So if these kind of incompletions or any other incompletions that are there with you, Swamiji himself sits and liberates you from all these incompletions by offering in the form of food. Food offered is actually a very powerful methodology to bring completion. In the Vedic tradition, the food itself is directly related to the completion of one's life. That is why the Annadana is such a powerful methodology to bring completion in our life. And especially when we are offering food to Paramashiva's representative, Paramashiva himself, beloved Swamiji, that is the best thing that you can ever do in your life. So offering the food actually brings direct completion between you and your ancestors. Since the soul has already left, the food actually does not reach the soul, but the soul will be liberated from the incompletion that it carries with you. Food itself does not reach, but the completion that is offered, the completion that is received by offering the food reaches the soul. And that is exactly what happens during the Maheshwara Puja. So once again, please take a few moments to head over to the link that is being projected, tinyurl.com/Maheshwara Puja, and register yourself for the Maheshwara Puja. It is now time that we prepare ourselves to get ready to receive the live darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Let us all sit straight with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line. And let us chant the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, as we enter into the meditation to receive the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.